Hey y'all, so I was editing this video and realized that in all my excitement to start working on these projects, I didn't do much of an intro to kind of explain what was really going on. So this video is just a super quick rundown of the projects I got done this weekend with the help of my dad and y'all, my mom. I got a sewing lesson from my mom. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, if you stick around to the end, thank you so much. It's super awesome. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I do have videos of projects I've done previously. If you want to check those out, go right on ahead. And if you want to check out my Instagram, dis_peach, don't worry, I say that later in the video, and it is gonna be in the description below. So yeah, without further ado, let's get rolling, peaches. Hey y'all. So I had a super successful Home Depot trip, and by that I mean I found a task for us to add to the to-do list, and that is going to be building the coffee table that's going to be sitting with my L shape. I just found a circular pre-cut piece at Home Depot and found legs for it, so it's going to be a really easy process. Just going to stain it, throw the legs on it, boop, done. So yeah, I gotta see, trying to peek through the window. Yeah, Dad is already starting to make the frame for the cabinet piece. Right on cue, there goes the saw. So I'm gonna go join him. And so right now we are working on the top piece of the cabinet, but it goes a little over the window. I guess you can kind of see there. My dad is trying to figure out how we can notch the wood so we can get that piece flush up against the wall and chase that across the yard. Here, Dad is cutting the pieces of wood for the cabinet frame down to 32 inches. And chase that back into the camper. After double checking that the cuts we made to the frame are correct, we went ahead and made the holes for the refrigerator cord as well as the notches needed for the top piece around the window frame. I didn't know making a table could be so simple, but all I had to do was screw in the metal brackets and then the table legs went into the brackets. It was that simple. Good morning, y'all. I wasn't sure how I was going to be shooting this video. If I was going to do one video for what my dad and I did yesterday and a video of what my mom and I are going to do today, but I think I'm just going to do one long video because my stuff's never that long anyways. So yeah, just a quick interlude video, I guess, into what my dad and I accomplished yesterday and then what my mom and I are gonna do today. As you can see, I'm sitting at a table, y'all. My dad and I built this. It was so super easy. We were picking up the wood for the cabinet area around the fridge, and I happened to see this tabletop and I was like, that's kind of perfect and exactly what I need, because I was thinking about getting one that was already made, but nothing I found was exactly what I was looking for, and I was like, this is gonna be so perfect. This tabletop was $10, and then we just screwed the brackets, and as you saw in the video, and we decided to do 4 legs, I guess. I don't know, my dad talked me into that being more sturdy, so that's what we went with. So probably a project I'm gonna do later today, or maybe tomorrow. We see, I might be a little lazy after Mom and I make the cushions. I'm gonna stain this. It's gonna match the butcher block I decided to go with on the cabinet piece. I'll switch the camera around or take a quick little bit of what that looks like. Sorry, you guys are actually, you're on my fridge and like posted like on top of the fridge and like leaned up against the back of the butcher block. It's kind of, I mean, it works. So anyways, I've got muffins in the oven, and I think the oven or my timer is about to go off, so I'm gonna go check those and then meet you guys back in the she shed, my mom's she shed, and we're gonna make the cushions for the L shape today. Alright y'all, welcome to my mom's she shed. We are gonna go ahead and start working on the cushions for the L shape. We're gonna start by obviously measuring out the length of the foam. For those of you who don't know, this foam is it's leftover from when I redid my couch. I do have that in a previous video. If you want to watch that, please go right on ahead. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get this all measured out and start working with the fabric, and I can't wait to see the final project.
It was so much fun getting a mini sewing lesson from my mom and spending the day with her kind of in her own element. We started with cutting these pieces down to 44 inches all the way around. We did have some issues cutting the fabric. We had used her little cutting tool to cut the tiles for the bathroom and the kitchen, and it dulled the blade. So just word to the wise, fabric needs to be cut with very, very sharp blades, and they dull very easily. And yeah, anyways, after we got everything cut to size, we went and did a 2-inch seam around two sides of both pieces of fabric and pinned everything into place to get ready for sewing. Here, Mom is putting in the first seam and kind of showing me what I need to be doing. And after she showed me, I figured I would give it a shot myself, and honestly, I don't think I did too bad. My seam is definitely not as straight as hers, but it gets the job done at the end of the day. That's all that matters. The last step in making this cushion cover is getting the corners sewn in, and all we did was take a pin and put it where the fabric met the corner of the cushion. I honestly thought that making a corner would maybe be a little more difficult than that, so yeah, but it wasn't. To be honest, I got a little cocky and thought I would give sewing these a try on my own, but yeah.
Alright y'all, so there we are. We've got 2 cushion covers completed. The pattern we used was really simple. Honestly, the longest process was getting the sewing machine set up to actually do the sewing for the cushion covers. So let's get these on over in the camper and see what it all looks like together. Good morning, y'all. Mom and I got the cushions put in last night, and I gotta be honest, they look so cute, and I'm really kind of glad the other fabric didn't work out, because this, like the duck fabric, looks so much better than I think the quilted fabric will. I was really adamant about trying to find a color that will help bring in some peach, or like a peach tone into the living space, because I have so much blue going on, and I think that the salmon color in the duck fabric looks so much better than the red wine color would look with the quilted fabric. So happy accidental that worked out. But since that took a little bit longer yesterday, we put staining off until this morning. So what we did is we just picked up stain from the hardware store. Right here is, here I flip it up so y'all can see it better. This right here is the classic gray, and this is weathered oak. I think I'm going to go with the weathered oak. I like how it's a little more of a natural wood, and it's a little brighter for in the living area. The gray is really pretty, but it's a little too dark for what I'm going for. So we're just going to take some old t-shirts and stain. This right here is the countertop for the fridge area and the kitchen table behind me. So let's get started, y'all.
I feel like staining is pretty self-explanatory. We just use some old rags to put the stain on the wood. It did help to use a small foam brush to get into the crevices on the legs of the table. There was some detail work on there that the rag just didn't get into, and the foam brushes definitely helped with that.
So we have 2 coats drying on the kitchen table and the countertop. It didn't take us really that long to do, so we're going to go ahead and get the cabinet painted, and we're just going to paint it the same color as the cabinet where the sink and the stove is. And then once these 2 are extra dry, we're going to go ahead and spray them down with some polyurethane to protect them. So yay, let's keep tracking, y'all. It's gonna look so good when we're done.
Alright, y'all, we are done working for today. We got one coat of the polyurethane on the table and the countertop, but then of course it started to rain, so I don't have final looks for y'all. But if you check out my Instagram page, I do have what the L shape looks like so far with just the cushions on it. And like I said, I think that salmony color, whatever you want to call it, looks so good and really helps to break up that blue. I will hopefully be able to get the second coat of polyurethane on the table and countertop tonight, and everything can dry, and that way tomorrow when I get home from school I can get those two things put in and maybe dress them up, make them look cute for y'all, and get pictures uploaded to my Instagram page. If you don't already follow my Instagram, it is dis_peach. Don't worry about it, I will get that in the description below for you. And yeah, I hope everyone had a great Labor Day weekend. I know I did, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye, peaches.